Devon, after the form of this series, a similar question, why are you so good?
That is a tough question. I don't know if that is a true statement, but yeah, it was a good series and pretty happy with the way things went. So yeah, pretty grateful for getting over another series victory. So pretty good day at the office.
You must be very pleased with the way you performed. Can you give us an insight into your mindset going into the series?
Yeah, I was a little bit under pressure, I think, in that first game, making my debut. As much as I'd played alongside the group, the majority of the group, for a bit before that, I still felt the nerves, of coming in, trying to make an impression, trying to do well down in Dunedin. And yeah, it was just going through that early emotion and just trying to get back to how I go about things. And luckily the group is so warm and welcoming and supportive, and they back me, so it's a nice environment to be a part of, and yeah, the rest is history. Yeah, I think naturally there was a bit of pressure that I probably put on myself in that first game, but yeah, it was about just trying to focus on things I can control, and yeah, just take it slowly, try and watch each ball, play it on its merit. I mean, that's key for me in my batting, as well as continuing a positive mindset throughout. But yeah, just having good conversations to some of the guys who've been around. Ross Taylor was with us throughout the series. It was good to lean on him at times. Obviously, Tommy Latham, built a nice partnership with him in Christchurch and saw how he went about his business. So I took a lot of learnings out of some of the games, and hopefully they can continue bettering me in the future. Yeah, it's a pretty special feeling, really. Playing at the Basin is always an honour. It's a great ground. There's a lot of history around here. Just being able to contribute in days like these has been pretty special for me, especially in that final. Took a lot of confidence out of that innings, and luckily I could bring it through to today. It's just about continuing doing what I do, and it's a great feeling contributing not only for the BLACKCAPS, but producing a decent performance at the Basin Reserve for my home ground. It's a good feeling, and a credit to the people that came out today. There was some good numbers throughout, and it was just pretty awesome being out in the middle.
You could go 7 from 7 series at home if you won the next 3 or 2 out of the next 3. Is that been discussed as a goal?
It hasn't been discussed. That's the first I've heard of that, but we definitely reset and we go again. It's about continuing doing the small things well and taking care of the results as they happen throughout the series. It's about ticking the right boxes and not taking each performance or each game for granted, and doing what we can do as a unit throughout.
After your 99 in Christchurch, you spoke about the role of the University Cricket Club in bringing you to New Zealand, and today you've just achieved another significant milestone in your cricketing journey with your first international 100. What was it like to get to that point and achieve it of all places?
Yeah, it's a pretty special feeling. I think when I was out there, sort of as I ticked along past the 90s, I just sort of had like a little feeling of how it all started. I remember playing a little internal game here at the Basin, I think over 3 years ago now. So pretty special feeling to be out there playing, even just playing, waking up and being like, wow, I'm going to play at the Basin Reserve today for the BLACKCAPS and represent New Zealand. It's a pretty special feeling, doing the national anthems, commemorating, the 50-year anniversary of the Bangladesh independence. It's a pretty special feeling, and I couldn't have asked for it to go any better than what it did today.
How much did you think that first game out there? Who was, I think we said you called you in to the squad. Who was bowled, who were you facing, who you went?
Yeah, I think I scored my first run against Travis Muller. He was playing against us in our team. Luckily, we were playing against Hamish Bennett, so I didn't have to face him or Logan Van Beek. So it was a slightly more gentle introduction to playing here at the Basin. But yeah, it was. I didn't score many in that game. I think I batted 10 in the first innings and batted 3 in the second. So I was playing more as a wicket-keeper. But it was just a great opportunity to get out on the field. I remember standing alongside Jeetan Patel at first slip and Michael Paps at second, and sort of asked them, and like, wow, this is a pretty special place to play cricket, and You guys are very lucky and fortunate to have played a lot of cricket here, so I can remember those days pretty vividly, and pretty special, and I'll keep that close to my heart for a long time.
Do you think that today you'll take away, one or two moments that you remember for a very, very long time, and what were they?
Yeah, I think I remember the commentator or the ground announcer talk about Daryl and my partnership together. When they said this is the highest partnership for, I think, the 5th wicket or wherever it was, or the 4th wicket, that was a cool moment, just being out there and just like sort of seeing how he was feeling, and just sort of embracing that. And I think when I crossed over the 100, him coming over and congratulating me was a pretty special feeling. And then unfortunately I wasn't there at the very end to see him get his 100, albeit the other end as it may, but just supporting him from the tunnel was pretty awesome to watch him come back for that too, and I'll remember that for a long time, I reckon.
Cool. All right, cheers, thanks.